Start that ready. And we're live. Hi, I'm Spike, and welcome to another self-taught Japanese in Rosetta Stone 3. Once again, apologies for there being a late video. I'm still suffering with Rosetta Stone. Every bit of progress it makes in these little blocks here, it saves what's been done to a database file. Every time I close this program and have tried to reopen it this past week, it's been corrupt, and it comes up with a 2125 error for the database, and then a 2123 error for the program. And the days that I've not been able to make a video, that's what I've been trying to fix with this program, to try and get it to be as stable as possible. So I think it's caused by the fact this program is obviously quite old. It's like 15 plus years old. It's not designed to run on these on newer operating systems and such like. I'm pretty sure it's a 32-bit program too, running in compatibility mode. So it has some issues, which obviously not my fault. I'm just, I've just got to sit there and fix it to try and get all of this lovely progress back and get us to where we're at. Which today, obviously, missed the past few days uploading and streaming. It's the review today. It's the end of section review of lesson 2's material after this core lesson here. And obviously, again, it's like 5 days late, which I'm not happy about, but bear with me, bear with the old program and a couple of its issues that I have to resolve, Muggins here has to resolve before I can produce more content for you. Documenting the progress through learning Japanese. So yes, today is going to be the review. So it's likely to be a short video and upload, just to keep this program as stable as possible. And then once I've done the review, I'm going to close the program, make sure it works, and then open it again to see if core lesson 3 will work. I'm trying to figure out what causes the issue to try and circumvent it permanently, so I won't have this issue. But that's at the moment early stages. So please bear with me. If you're watching and following my channels and these particular videos, I really appreciate everyone who comes back and sees the content and the material. Please keep it up. If you're new to this space, if you could please like, follow, share, and subscribe. I'm on twitch.tv/crunked7up, or over on YouTube, youtube.com/xofficina. At some point, I will be putting up, maybe here-ish, some graphics with those links. But while I combat these program issues, it decides to just break its own database and stop me from continuing, and then have to spend half a week repairing it before I can do another one of these videos. You'll just have to bear with me until I can resolve this problem. So, like I mentioned, today we're doing the lesson 2 section, end of section review. So again, it's going to be a short video today of me going through this. So I suppose without further ado, let's begin and see if another 4 or 5 days of fixing this program and not actually doing a lesson has stuck in my brain. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's got me more cemented in the practices and the speaking and the pronunciation and the little forms, no any, no nakani, etc. The over, under, inside. Got a feeling that it's going to pick some of the harder points from lesson 2, so I'm hoping when it dumps me straight in that it's not going to be too difficult. So let's begin.
Ie.
Ie. It's the house.
アパート
Aparto is the apartment.
コンピュータ
There we go. We're getting a little bit
ードア
into the realm that we know. It's the door. We have the computer, the door,
テレビ
the telebi,
ラジオ
and radio. There we go. We've got the computer, the door, the television, apartment, the house or home, and the radio. Beautiful. Let's go next.
男の人と女の人はキスしています。
So that's the man and the lady kiss.
子供たちはお母さんが 大好きです。
Yeah, it's the multiple kids with the
私
mum.
の赤ちゃんを愛しています。
This is me and my baby. Yeah, this is me holding my baby. Me and my kids hugging. Me and my the lady in the man kisses the lady. The rough translation. I need to get slightly more accurate with these translations, I think. I think from this point onwards, from core lesson 2 onwards, I had to think about that. No, it's core lesson. Yeah, it's core lessons. Is it core lesson 2? Is it core lesson 3? I can't remember. We've only just started. But I think I'm going to have to bring up or look into the direct translations again to further cement an accurate translation for myself. Whilst doing these panels. Let's go to number 3.
男の人は立っています。
Yep.
男の人は座っています。
Onna no shito wa tatemasu. I nearly messed up there.
女の人は立ってい
Look
ま
at this
す。
one.
女の人は座っていま
I
す。
wanted to say suwatemasu, and she's not sitting, she's standing. Oh, just tongue-tied. But we got it right. It's not 100% correct. It could have been further around that wheel, but the pause was just too long. So yeah, man who is standing, man who is sitting, lady who's standing, lady who's sitting. It's the general gist. Let's go.
台所、
Daidokoro is kitchen.
窓、
Mado is the window.
居間、
Ima is the living room.
流し、
Nagashi is the sink.
トイレ、
Toilet is the toilet.
バスルーム、
Basuruma is the bathroom. There we go. See, no, it's not too difficult today. We are only on slide 4. We're halfway through the review, so obviously it's not going to be too difficult. But yes, living space, bathroom, sink, window, toilet, kitchen. Sorry, Daidokoro. Rooms in the houses not too difficult to understand and remember. So that's pretty cool. Something Japanese easy to remember.
男の人は車の下にいます。
Stunning. It's underneath.
男の人は車の上にいます。
It's on.
男の人は車の中にいます。
Nakani, it's inside. Oh, I can't believe I got that right the first time round. That was the one that in the last video I got really stuck on and mucked up like 2-3 times in a row. Today it's just straight there. No weni is on, noshitani is under, and no nakani is in. So man on the car, man under the car, man in the car. With Kuruma being the car, otoko no shito, older gentleman, imasu, there is, or there are. So there we have it. Got that one smacked. You're doing well. No mistakes so far. Watch me jinx it.
猫は魚を見ています。
And cat is looking at the fish.
男の子たちはテレビを見ています。
Boys watching the telly.
子供はラジオを聞いています。
Kids listening to the radio.
両親は聞いています。
The parents are listening. There we are. So yes, we've got the boys, because kotashi is the plural. Terebi is the TV. Omite is to watch. And imasu, there are. So boys, multiple boys, television watch there is. You know, the classic Yoda translation. Ryoshin wa kitemasu. Parents are listening, there is. Kodomo ra radio okitemasu. The child, radio, listening, there is, or there are. And then neko wa sakana, that's cat and fish, or cat, fish. Omite is watch, because we've got the same as the TV. And there is, within us. So there is a cat watching the fish, or looking at the fish. Let's go slide 7.
靴はどこですか？靴はベッドの下にあります。
新聞はどこですか？
新聞はどこですか？新聞はベッドの上にあります。
Yeah, so 靴はどこですか? Where are the shoes? 靴はベッドの下にあります。The shoes are under the bed. 新聞はどこですか? So it was asking us to say, where is the newspaper? And the newspaper is on the bed. 新聞はベッドの上にあります. There it is. Let's go to the last slide for the review.
彼は弟ですか？はい、私の弟。
Yes.
はい、私の弟です。
私の新聞はどこですか？
新聞はテーブルの上に。
あります。Yes.
新聞はテーブルの上にあります。
Oh, that's nice to get a full 100% on the review, no mistakes, straight through after 4 or 5 days away. That I'm actually quite chuffed with. I'm chuffed with that. I'm glad with that. That wasn't as difficult as some of the previous reviews that I've had to contend with, going from section to section, which is good news. You can see them in the other videos as I've passed through. Some of them have been quite difficult. But that's good for the database because now that's updated with another date to keep it in compendium with the others. On the 9th, 15th, 17th, 24th, and then the 29th. So across 3.5 weeks, we managed to get through this section. Obviously, there's been 2 weeks combined where I've missed 8 days, 8 or 9 days total. Because again, technical issues. I am trying my hardest to resolve it and bring this to you as often as I possibly can. So the next time I upload, obviously this is going to be quite a short video because it is just the review by itself. Because that's all I needed to do, and I needed to do that over the weekends, but issues. And yesterday was supposed to be core lesson. That's now going to have to be shifted to either later today or tomorrow. We'll see. Do have other jobs to do first. But that's the review down. So it'll be core lesson 3 next for unit 2. So we're already getting to that halfway sort of section for unit 2 greetings and introductions with regards to the material it's taught. There is still room for obviously writing down the grammatical notes, the numbers up top, obviously, and the kanji, and then the grammar forms and tenses here. And then obviously also our alphabet sounds list for the kanji and a couple of katakana in there as well as I come across them. I do need to split those up, potentially go back and rewrite it in the order that they appear, which obviously as an aid to memory and doing these lessons, obviously recommended that they do get done at some point on your own leisure. So you've actually got something outside of the videos to just have a refresher from. I mean, apps work just as well, but sometimes again, there are linguists who teach languages that suggest that some apps aren't that great at how they replicate being able to speak the language that you're learning. It's more of you are remembering dictionary words, and you're not necessarily getting all forms from the way that they operate within the language's grammar or structure. Which for some I can get. It's all down to personal preference and your own learning technique. So that's just something to be mindful of. But again, if you want a casual way to get into learning a language like Japanese, and again look at the videos I've produced thus far. They're all there in a playlist. They are only numbered. They start from the very first and come all the way through to where we are now. I have obviously started to break these down into sections rather than what I was doing to start with, where I was just getting through however many in blocks and then just uploading. So I am trying to still break this down into sections so it's a bit easier to follow, which I hope is helping. So yeah, core lesson 3 for Unit 2 will be started very soon. Like I say, there's a short upload today. Make sure that it all works again, and it's obviously only the small block module that I needed to do. It's only a 5-minute module. And that will get us shored up for core lesson 3 to be started ASAP once I've made sure that this is stable and works offline. So that's going to be all from me for today for this one. I could potentially be back later. I do have the time to potentially go through core lesson 3, but like I say, I'm just going to make sure that this program is opening and closing properly and stable and isn't going to cause me any problems that I then have to spend a couple of days fixing. So I hope that having the review posted up now is going to be beneficial and sort of cap ends what's already been done. As always, like, follow, share and subscribe to my channels. That's twitch.tv/Chronic7up and over on YouTube, youtube.com/xofficina. That's EXOFFICINA. Very much appreciate the like, the subscribe, the follow. It's all free. It's just to help me get my numbers up so that I can finally hit those targets to get the affiliation tools to keep my videos on Twitch. I think, yep, as my headphone failed. My apologies for my camera has failed. It's all going on over here. I don't understand why these technical issues are just happening to me. My PC is pretty decent and doesn't usually play up this bad. So I'm going to leave it there. My apologies for my ugly mug in that bottom left-hand corner, just pausing for the moment. It is what it is. I'm going to get these technical issues sorted out and try to come back in the next one. So, yeah, if you could like, follow, share, and subscribe these channels, it's very much appreciated. I respect and thank every one of you who find my videos and enjoy watching the content. As I say, it's all free to utilize and to use as content videos to learn Japanese yourself by following through. I hope that those that do watch these videos get something out of them and find them a little unique and enjoyable. And I suppose that's it from me. So as always, take care, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.